Teaching kids how to handle conflict. This is the subject of today's video we're going to be looking at. And why does conflict resolution matter? Well, there's a number of reasons. The first one is it helps children to build emotional intelligence. The second thing is it teaches empathy, respect and problem solving. And thirdly, last but not least, prepares kids for challenges in schools and relationships in life. Okay, so the thing is this, it's about understanding conflict. Let's see what conflict is. Conflict is a disagreement, misunderstanding or differences of opinion. Now, it's natural in all forms of relationships that we're going to have differences of opinions, but the key thing is, how do we sort out those differences of opinions? The common cause now for conflict within kids is miscommunication, competition, jealousy, differences, differing in needs. What do we do? How do we remedy the situation? So the first thing is listen actively. Why is listening actively so crucial? Because it helps kids to understand the other person's point of view and encourages empathy and reduces emotional escalation. If we don't demonstrate this, then they will never ever understand the concepts. They will never be able to emulate what it is that you're trying to teach them. So you have to lead by example. And what does listening actively mean? It means when they're speaking, you give them that space to speak. You don't interrupt what they're saying. You allow them to finish. You don't talk over them. You don't raise your voice. You hold back. You restrain yourself. And you acknowledge what they're saying. And especially if it's in a time where they're highly emotional, that is the most crucial time to even listen and have your radars on. Yeah. Okay, so how do we teach active listening? One of the principles is make eye contact. When we're listening to them, we need to teach them how to make eye contact. So it's not like you're listening and you're doing this, yeah, okay, and you're rolling your eyes. That shows utter disrespect, disregard. So make sure that you're making eye contact. Like I said, second thing is don't interrupt. And repeat back what they say to show that you've understood and you're still hearing and you're engaging with them. This reaffirms and confirms what they're saying and what they're talking about, and you're validating them. And this is how that they know that you're listening, you're tuning in, because you've heard what they say, what they've said. You have to demonstrate this. The other thing is to bear in mind is about modeling calm responses. So there's listening, which is here, and eye contact and not interrupting. The other thing is staying calm in the face of conflict. So the kids learn from seeing how adults manage their emotions. So when your child sees you how you manage and regulate yourself emotionally, they're only going to copy what you do. So demonstrating calmness helps to regulate their own emotions, because you're leading by example, you're showing them. The techniques to stay calm: take deep breaths, use a calm voice, encourage taking a break if emotions get too heated. Now this is through wisdom and understanding, knowing when to back off, when to back away from the situation, allow the other person to calm down, allow yourself to calm down, and then go back to the situation when you guys are a lot more calmer, and then continue with where you left off in a more neutral way. So that's how you problem solve together. It's about calm, finding solutions and not blaming each other. So you're also teaching your kids how to resolve without blaming and shaming each other. The priority is not winning. It's about problem solving. So you're defining the problem, you're brainstorming possible solutions, you're discussing the pros and the cons of each situation, you're agreeing on the best course of action, and you're going to follow through. So by taking these steps, you're encouraging respect, empathy, and the power of apologies and forgiveness. So you're teaching them the importance of apologizing when they're wrong, and you're forgiving when you're hurt, because you have to do these two principles in order to move on. And this helps to maintain a healthy relationship after conflict.